My name is Doug Harris, CEO of Kaleidoscope Group, and presenting this unity strategy. And this is the second session where we'll be talking about the stages of unity. And again, this word unity is just key to me personally as a driver for life, but also during the day of celebrating Martin Luther King's birthday is something that he stood for very strongly. How do we come together and achieve our best in a unified way? And so there are so many stages attached to this word unity. The question we get, unity amongst who? Unity for what? And it happens at all kinds of levels. So it's unity across the world. How do we get along with our colleagues in other countries? It's national unity. How do we get along across the different mindsets and ways we do things in our country? Local unity. How do we get along in states and cities and communities when we have different ways in which we're seeing the world? So we often think unity is just with the enemy, but unity is also with individuals who are very similar with similar goals. Institutions, we're on the same page trying to achieve something, but we got different ways of seeing it because we have different backgrounds, but we don't want to unify. Anyone seeing it differently from me is wrong versus it's a different perspective to kind of move things forward. We got dimensional unities, Blacks, women, gay population, trying to achieve a more fair, equitable world, but don't like the way that others are talking about it. So it's not just with the enemies, but it's within our groups that we belong to. And today, what's real strong is just this political differences that are on the table. You know, we have about 9 or 10 different kind of Democrats, 9 or 10 different kind of Republicans, conservative, progressive, moderate, policy, old school, new school. We need them to be woke. We need them to have grace. All these different things are taking place. And even though we have a similar objective, it's not showing up in a way that really makes a difference. So we have protests today going on. And we have people on the streets protesting, angry around what's happening, trying to create a movement for change. We have people in the C-suite in meetings trying to drive a different dialogue, trying to create change. The people in the C-suite saying they need to get off the street. The people on the street saying you need to get out of that meeting and come down here and be on the street with me. There's no understanding of there's different ways to approach it. And our drivers to get there are different. Some people are coming at it in ways where it's like, look, this is the only way it's going to change. I believe passion is required to get the movement going, but strategy is required to see the change. Everybody is not going to be doing what you're doing in order to get this done. But if we have a mindset of unity, we're not going to look at people doing it differently as wrong. They're just working a different angle to achieve the outcome. We don't know how to do that well, but we're going to get on this unity journey to make sure that we get that taken care of. This is Doug Harris, CEO of Kaleidoscope Group, celebrating Martin Luther King's birthday, but also sharing what's on my heart that is in line with, I believe, the values that he brought to the world as he was leading change.